I have been informed that I managed to make a stream earlier today that had no sound, so I really hope this one works. The microphone seems to be working. When I watched the software, the streaming software I'm using. The reason there was no sound was that I changed my USB headset that I'm wearing to another USB port on my computer. That was not a good idea. So hopefully people that watch this live or in the highlights will be able to hear this. Hello. Yeah, it really looks like the mic is capturing this. So this stream is going to be about a collectible card game, digital of course, called KARDS, that is set in World War II. People familiar to Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone from Blizzard will be very familiar with this kind of games. I am by no means a specialist on any of these games. I used to play Magic the Gathering with proper cards a long time ago, a little bit, and I played some Hearthstone as well. This one is set in World War II, so it has a lot of nice World War II pictures if you're interested in that kind of themes. It's got a nice feeling to it regarding that. I would say this game is quite a lot easier, simpler. It has fewer cards, fewer combinations. It's not as complicated, not as old, it's rather new. But it's a nice game anyways. So let me show by presenting the different nations, nationalities. There are, if I'm correct now, well, it's all the major nations in the war: Japan, Germany, USA, the Soviet Union, and the United Kingdom. And recently they have added Italy and France in the first expansion of the game. I only think you play those as minor because you pick one major power for a deck. A deck is 40 cards at the most, and then you have a minor ally, and you can have a maximum of 12 out of the 40. You can have 40 from the major nation if you want to, and then you can add in 12 ally cards. I think Italy and France that are new can only be played as allies so far. I don't even have any decks containing France and Italy because I don't have enough strong cards for me to be viable to play. I don't have very strong decks in this game at all. The good part though is it seems like we just ended what is called a season. Yeah, 29 days left of season, 10 ranks reached. It seems each season is a month, so April is a full season. And if you progress and win enough battles, you will end up a field marshal, which is the highest rank in each nation, and it gives you bonuses like free deck of cards that you can open and add to your stash. So this season I didn't manage to play a lot and I didn't get very far, but I still got a few rewards. I got a German deck, that's 5 cards, one of them. So I'll open this, and here I get new cards. Standard cards, of course you have a lot of those, they're not very valuable. I probably have these already. 4 is the max, indicated by these 4 symbols, gray symbols. So I only get a little bit of materials for crafting new cards with this. But I got one limited card. They're brown. You can have 3 at the most. And yeah, I had 3 of this Panzer 35 yet. Well, as you can see, the pictures are quite nice. And to explain the cards rather quickly, the cost, you would call it mana cost, is 3, 2, 2 for these. Then you have an operational cost, how much mana, I'll call it mana, energy, I don't know what it's called in this game. to operate them when they're on the battlefield. And then you have special abilities. Okay, I have one more card. Is this a mix? I think this is a mix that I probably just got for playing. Let's see what. Yeah, this is a mixed. So nothing exciting here. Oh, this is an Italian fighter. Probably didn't have that before. And this is a golden card. I think that's only for looks. Like, the more golden cards, the more veteran you are in this game. And now I could get a limited from the UK that I don't have. Probably will have it. Blockade, yeah. Up here in the left corner you can see how many gold coins I have that you can get for free in the game, or buy with real money. And then you can purchase new decks, 5-card decks like this. And here's my crafting material, 237. And I can craft different cards from that. So the game is rather generous. With if you just play it, you can open a lot of new decks and you can gain cards. Of course, you're not going to be as strong as some of the veteran players that put in a lot of money and played a lot of this game, but you can get a decent deck that you at least can play with and win a few matches. Like, I suspect most of these card collecting games, they're not fair. If you put a lot of effort in them and put a lot of money in them, you're gonna have stronger decks. It's pay to win. You will be defeated by stronger players unless you're very lucky. Sometimes you will get defeated by being unlucky towards a weaker player's deck. Sometimes players make mistakes. This game is complicated enough that you will make mistakes unless you're a skilled player or have a lot of experience in the game. So it's a combination of having strong decks, combining them, and there are enough combinations for you to make some adjustments and choices. I don't think there are a lot of cookie cutter decks. For example, it's random. If I get a lot of strong Japanese cards, I probably get a strong Japanese deck, but maybe my Russian, Soviet decks are weaker, and then I want to collect those and maybe invest my scarce resources in building better cards for this nationality. I definitely have some nationalities, which decks are stronger than others. Okay, profile. Here you can see where I advanced. So see, Germany and Japan are my strongest decks. That means I have advanced the furthest, and sometimes I even make Field Marshal in those. The other nations, USA, Britain, Soviet, either I can't build decks or I lack the cards doing it, or a combination thereof. But I would hope to reach Field Marshal on Japan and Germany if I have the time. But more importantly, you have daily quests, missions, sorry. Get one mission every day if a mission slot is available. So I haven't played for at least 3 days here. Deal a total of 45 damage to ground units. I think I can do that quite easily. Then I would get 5 gold coins. And since the deck of card costs 10, that's quite generous. It means you can get 5 gold coins every day, because there's going to be a new one filling up here. I don't play this game enough. Deploy 20 tank units. I only need to deploy 5 more tank units, and this is done. Play 30 cards of Japanese nationality. Yeah, I can play Japan. I mean, playing 30 cards of Japan, that's easy. They don't have a lot of tanks. It's not a strong tank nation, but maybe I have a few. So let's quickly go through my Japanese deck, which is called Japan Banzai. You get to name those yourselves. Japan has a lot of small, strong, fast, aggro deck cards. So you spam cheap infantry, basically trying to overwhelm your opponent before he can respond and maybe start utilizing his slower and stronger deck. Yeah, here you can see the cost. I have a lot of 1 cost, 2 cost, 3 cost, some 4 cost, and then not a lot of 5, 6, 7 cost cards. So it's a fast rapid development. In a long game, I would probably lose with this deck. But I have a trick up my sleeve since I have rather strong cards. I have 12 German cards, and my German cards are cards that operate a lot with hitting the enemy HQ without maybe even not using combat units. For example, Air Blitz here deals 4 damage to the enemy HQ just by playing 4 energy. So I hope to get a few quick hits in on the HQ, and then even if the enemy is stronger than me on the board, I hope to eventually grind down the 20 hit points of his HQ. Sorry, I should explain that. To win, you have to remove 20 hit points from the enemy's HQ before he does it to you. And obviously you have certain a lot of different effects. I don't think I should go into every different effect because then it's gonna get too complicated. So just we'll try practice game. I'll explain as much as I can. If you're totally new to these kind of games or this game, you might not follow at all, but hey, it gives you a first impression of the game, and I mean, I'm just doing this to play and explain a little bit. So I go into battle. I picked my Japanese Banzai deck, which has the German ally, and then now up to 60 seconds we're trying to locate an enemy worldwide. If there are no human players, I get to play an AI, which is usually a bit weaker than human players. They play well, but they don't have many strong rare cards. They play with the basic cards, which are a little bit worse. Okay, and I want cheap cards, and I got quite a few cheap cards here. Do I need these isolation? Yeah, sure, why not? Friendly infantry units are immune to damage and can both move and attack this. Okay, fine, I'll go with these cards. He has some very fancy background. He's probably a very advanced player. And he's got 4 cards and I got 5. That means he goes first. He has 1 energy point. No, he didn't do anything. He just saved his energy. It doesn't save, it's wasted. But I have a card that costs 1 energy. It can move after being deployed because it has Blitz. Unit can operate and move the same turn they come into play. Now I have 0 credits. It's not energy, it's not mana, it's called credits. Is it? End turn. There we go. It has 2 attack and 1 defense. So with 1 hit, it gets killed. Here's the 20 hit points of his HQ, 20 hit points of my HQ. Let's see what he's going to do with his 2 points. He has 34 points there. Okay, that was good. So I'm gonna start with attacking his HQ. It's gonna remove 2 out of his 20. Yeah, -2. And then I'm gonna deploy this Panzer 35T. The good thing about this is now I have 0 credits, but since I had an infantry unit on the board, deployment reduces operation cost by 1 if you control an infantry. So this costs 0, so I can not only move it, I can also attack with it. So you see, I already removed 4 points on the second turn. That's 20% of his hit points. Now I'm down to 0. These have both operated, can't do anything else, and now I'm ending my turn. This is a lot of information. Oh, he pins and deals 1 damage. So pin means I can't move, even if I have points, credits, energy credits. So what am I gonna play then? Well, guess I should play. Ooh. Either I could play my paratroopers. No, I probably should play Mito Regiment. It costs 3, so I can't move it. I could have moved it if I had more credits, energy, but I can't. But this is the best way to use my 3 points. He's gonna get 4 points. When is he gonna deploy a troop? There we go. That's a Japanese. So he's playing Japanese. Okay. So I think I'm gonna attack his HQ. Then what do I want to do? I want to move up this unit. And then I'll deploy my my paratroopers. I'm not gonna destroy this. Sure, I'll attack. I mean, why keep it in the back lines? There we go. There we go. I have amphibious assault here. I can destroy this. His signal regiment whenever I want, if I have the energy. Okay. So he put that there. This is gonna give all my units +1 attack. So I'm just gonna attack a lot here. And ooh, he's only got 2 left. That's, yeah, he surrendered. Yeah, I won that. First win of the day, 2 gold. 8 resources rewards. For what? I don't know. And every time I win 3 battles, I gain 1 gold coin. So if you play a lot, you can slowly grind up more gold coins. For some reason I got 2 stars. Maybe he was high rank or something. I mean, mostly you get 1, and if you lose a game, you lose 1 star. I never lost 2 stars. And if I gain 2 more stars, I'm gonna go from major to colonel, and then I'm secure. When you reach a new level and have 0 stars on that level, like if I had 0 stars in a major, I couldn't lose my rank. Can never lose the rank, but you can lose stars. As I said, my Japanese deck is quite strong. I hope this stream is working. Let me tab out. Oh, the mic seems to be working. Hello. Hello, Mazoot. 85. I'll ask. Seems I have a viewer. Can you hear me, Mazoot? I had trouble with sound in an earlier stream. I had trouble with sound in an earlier stream. Wonder if he's still here. Maybe he... Ooh, I have 4 viewers. Hello guys, I am very new to streaming, so bear with me with technology. I'm not very good at that. It looks like I have 4 viewers. Okay. Another viewer, Dynamo House, Friedrich, Lurks, Mazoot. Okay. Well, very welcome, if you can hear me. I hope you are interested in KARDS, the card collecting game. It's a fun game. It's not the best game ever, but well, feel free to put your comments in the chat, what you like me to talk about. If this basic explanation, kind of first impression of the game, is what you're looking for. I couldn't really give you advanced play tips. I'm not very good at this game. But it was time for me to do a couple of daily missions, and I figured maybe someone's interested in watching that. So we're gonna play a new battle with the Japanese deck of cards. As you can see now on my progress here, I played 4 cards of Japan nationality. Only 4, that's it. Yeah. I deployed a few more tank units. I didn't make any damage to ground units. Okay, but we're advancing the more we play. What I figure is I play until I finish a few of these daily missions. That's, you know, basically what I do. I log in, play a few games, I grind a couple of dailies, I gain some gold, I buy some deck of cards, and slowly my collection of cards gets better. So one last tab. Oh. I hope you guys can hear me. Wish someone would put in chat that the mic is working for sure. The audio input capture certainly registers in the Streamlabs software. Anyway, here we go. Okay, back to the game. So we go with my strong Japan Banzai deck again, and we're waiting to locate an enemy. If I play late in the evenings, sometimes you don't find an opponent, but here we found one very rapidly. This all works well technically, this game. I'm gonna remove all these cards because they're too expensive to play in the beginning of the game, and Retaliation is not a good card from the start. So I did not get as good starting cards as the last game. But here I got at least one cavalry rapid unit. So I'm gonna start with that. It has Blitz, and Blitz means you can not only deploy but also move. So this is a good starting card. He's British, UK, and UK decks are usually a bit slow and builds up for endgame. Oh, Desert Rats. So he killed me with 1 damage. He had a response to my unit. Now, I could deploy my Signal Regiment, which gives 1 damage to his HQ each time my units are killed, but since I have no units to get killed, I don't want to risk this, even if it has 4 HP. So I'm just going to end my turn. This is not a good start for Japan. It's a good start for UK, because he needs time to get more energy and deploy all his expensive cards. This guy is guard. That means his HQ is protected as long as this is alive. So I have to put 5 hit points on him before I even can start hitting his... but I can kill it with honorable death because it has less than 2 in attack. It has very low attack, only 1. Still no good cards to put out. I'm not gonna kill it now, because... or maybe I should have. Because if he increase... oh... okay. Oh, and I got another one of those. So, okay, let's kill this one. UK gets to draw a card. And you know what? No, let's say that. So now he's gonna put a naval support and he's gonna get 4 in attack. This is really bad for me. It's not a good match. I'll just tab out and see. Oh. I would really appreciate if anyone could confirm that people in the stream can hear me. Oh. Another guard, another naval support, and a bomber. And destroy an enemy unit that has 3 or less in attack. You know what? I think I'm gonna put out the German artillery unit. Artillery can fire from the baseline all the way down to here. He has a bomber, so he can bomb me, but it only does 1 damage. Oh shoot. He's gonna put the naval support on that, and then he's gonna bomb me. That was a mistake. Another guard. Okay. So what the heck do I do now? I'm gonna put out my Signal Regiment. It has smoke screens, so no one can attack it. It's invisible, you might say. Then I would like this bomber can attack me without getting any damage at all. kill this. Gives him another card. I'm gonna kill this. And then I'm gonna shoot at the HQ. Boom. Because remember, I want to take out the HQ as fast as possible. I still don't know if... Okay, he advances his 2 guards to the middle. And then he pins my artillery, and then he puts out the bomber. This is not looking very good for me. Not at all. Okay, what I can do now is I can deploy a fighter, which protects me from his bomber attacking this row. Yeah, and then I'll save these small little puny units. Maybe I can do something useful with them later. This match does not look very good. Okay, he just killed me, and now he's attacking the HQ. 2 bombers. This looks not good at all. Well, at least I can blitz this guy. What else? I can use this. Takes off 4 points from HQ points. Yeah, that's it for now. Deal 4 damage. Ah, oh, shoot. 5/5. Deploy this and then I play the Enigma and I get as many cards as he has on hand. So I'm getting a lot of cards. Doesn't matter though, because I'm almost dead. There's not much I can do about that. And I didn't get cards that I need to win this, so I basically lost. Well, you lose some, you win some. Is there any way I can win this? Oh, maybe. He's got 7 points. That's 2 points. It's gonna be very close. Can I move this up? I guess. He's got 3 points, I got 6. He can do 1, 2, 3 points as far as I can see. So maybe I can win this next turn. He destroys that, but that costs him 2 points. So if he doesn't kill me now, I'm gonna win this. Because the German artillery deals 2 damage to the enemy HQ wherever it is. But I can deploy a couple of units. And with this, I actually win the game. Yay! With only 3 hit points left. So that was a close call, very close call. I win 1 gold for winning 3 games. And I advance to general. 2 stars again. I don't know why I'm gaining 2 stars, but hey, I take it. So I guess we'll just keep going with Japanese cards, trying to make damage and deploying tank units. I'm getting no questions from chat, so I I don't even know if people are in chat, to be honest. Maybe they're just watching me. Well, whichever is fine. Another Japanese banzai attack. Oh, and I have not watched hardly any cards streams, so I don't know what they usually stream about. I'm gonna keep these cheap cards. Maybe they're not the best starting cards, but oh, this is nice. They sold backgrounds on the cards for the coronavirus to support research. An anti-air gun with smoke screen. So as long as it's under smoke screen, there's nothing I can do about it. I could deploy my tank, but if I deploy it when I have infantry on board, it's gonna get 0 operation costs. So I'm gonna wait 1 turn. It gives him a chance to set up a bit too much. Oh my god, it's got 2 in attack. Okay, this is my plan. No. I'm just gonna kill his artillery. It's the safest thing I can do. Yeah. Not a quick opening for Japan. This is not good. He takes control of the front line. That's not good. But about I need to deploy a unit, so I'm gonna deploy that. And I might as well attack, I suppose. It's not working out the way I want it at all, but hey. Okay, he's going for my headquarters instead of killing units. Yeah. Yeah, he has 3 in attack, and he would die if he took me out. So that was a good move. And he repairs that unit. He spent that quite early, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay, let's deploy the tank. Now, I can either sacrifice it there, which I won't. I'll attack this guy and kill it without dying myself. Then I will probably sacrifice this guy. Remember, this puts 2 hits on... okay, and I have the front line with 2 units. Now I could deploy this, give my friendly units +1 attack, but then he could kill that, so I'll save it for next turn. Looks a little bit better now. He's got 5 credits to play. So he killed my bicycle unit. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's deploy this one, which means I do 3 damage. And I'll deploy a fighter unit, which got 4 attack now, +1 for this Type 93 armored car. Four damage to an enemy air unit, so it's dead. But when it died, it put 2 damage on the headquarters. Ouch! He's put a Panther out now. That's a very strong unit. So, oh, and I don't get to draw a card this turn because can see these 2 stars on it. It's a very rare card. It's not the rarest class. It's not unique, but I'll put 3 more damage on the HQ. I deploy another tank and put it up here, and I attack with that. He's only got 7 left, and this puts 4 more. Okay, that's good. So with a little bit of luck, I can put 4 with this card and 3 with one of the tanks, and actually win next turn. If I'm lucky. Nope, because the Nebelwerfer. What the? Oops. Okay, that wasn't fun. Well, what the hell can you do? You can deploy a fighter, and I guess I'll put 4 damage on his HQ. What the hell do I got to lose? So he's got only 3 points left. If he kills my fighter, it puts another 2 damage, but that's not enough to win, and I don't have any cards that can put that last point on his HQ. So I need to be lucky with my draw and take a card, draw a card that puts damage on his HQ. Does he want to kill me? Yeah, he killed me. So what do we draw? Oh, lucky us. This is another, if this dies, it's another 2 points to his HQ. So he can't kill this. If he does, he's lost the game. He can do 5, 9 damage on me at the most. So if he has any way of putting 4 extra damage on my HQ this turn, he wins. Oh, he made me retreat, so he won this match. Yeah, okay, that was 4 left. There's still a chance. Nope. I lost. Well, I deploy. I play all my cards because they count towards the progress, remember? Might as well suicide this guy, I suppose. But sadly enough, I can't win, and he's gonna put 4 there, damage easily, so I'll just surrender, and we lost the match. My first defeat today. Oh, it happens. Oh, this is good. Because I just made general and had no stars, I couldn't lose a full rank, so I'm just staying here at 0 stars on general rank. So it didn't matter too much that I lost. I completed 1 daily quest, and I got 5 gold for deploying 20 tank units. Yeah. This means I have 44 gold. So just for fun, we could going to the shop, has to show new viewers, and I can either buy the upgrade Allegiance pack for 10 gold, or I can buy the base pack. I honestly don't know which deck I should be buying cards from. Let's buy the upgrade. So there we go. And now I can open these here. And what I want is, of course, to be lucky. Oh, I was very lucky. I got an elite card. This is the rarest category of cards in the game. They're very rare. And I got a Russian elite card. Okay, let's say that for last. These standard cards are not very exciting at all. Got a limited card as well. They're not that rare. This is a French bomber. When B26 attacks, remove cards from top of the enemy deck equal to resistance cards in the enemy. Yeah, it combines with the French resistance. You're trying to spam your enemy's hand with resistance cards. So let's see what we got here. We got a parade. Draw a random unit from your deck, duplicate it. Okay. So if you have a very good card, you can get 2 of it. I don't know how to use that card, but it's always exciting to gain a new elite card. That was fun. I was lucky. And now I only have 2 daily missions. But since I don't know the next time I'm gonna be able to stream this game, let's try to finish the Japanese 30 card daily quest. Play one last Japan Banzai. Now remember, this deck might not be as strong as it possibly could be, but it's quite strong because I've mixed in. I've been lucky with draws for Japan. Retaliation is late game, but all these are early game cards, so I keep those. We start with the cavalry with Blitz. It can deploy for 1 credit. He had a German paratrooper that put 3 damage on it, so well, there's no way to avoid it. You just have to. I mean, I guess I could have figured out that he played a countermeasure, as they're called. Call it a trap, maybe. I'll play my paratrooper. I have nothing else to play. But it has Blitz, so it's in the middle, in the front lines. And next time I can put some hurt on his HQ. It has Fury, which is new. That means you can attack twice. And now watch this. I'll put +1 attack on my paratrooper. I put +2 attack on my paratrooper. And I attack twice with the paratrooper, putting a total of 6 damage on the enemy HQ. That's not a bad turn at all. 6 damage this early. It's very dangerous for the enemy. And I can't do anything with my last point, so we'll just end the turn. And he decides to kill one of my... Yeah, and he kills the paratroopers with his infantry. It's a very strong German infantry unit. I don't know quite how to counter that. Yeah, I'll deploy this smokescreen artillery, which is quite rare. Artillery can fire from the back line, so even if he advances out here in the middle, I'm gonna get a chance to fire at him before he can attack me. He doesn't have blitz. He can't move and attack. And since I have +1, I can kill him. His 4 remaining defensive points. So I guess it's like in chess, you make an indirect threat. He deploys a tank. Now, now I'm put in a very difficult position here. Should I fire at the HQ? That's the strategy of this deck. Or should I kill his infantry? Yeah, it's very hard to decide. I guess I kill his infantry. I don't know. That maybe that wasn't such a good move. Since I got an infantry up here, I hope the tank's not going to be able to attack my artillery. I don't want to play you kill one unit and then I kill one unit. I want to hit his headquarters as much as possible, as fast as possible. But I just felt this was the better move to control the front line, so he can't kill my artillery. He's got 6 credits. This costs 2 credits to attack, and then it can move. That costs another 2. So attack and move cost the same. Oh no, he Tiger, the Panzer IV. That's weird. That's a oh, it is a Panzer IV. Yeah, so yeah, let's start with attacking the HQ. It's gonna remove. Should I guess I should pull out the artillery again. It's gonna be under smoke screen. Or should I take out the German artillery? Nah. Okay. So he's gonna use 1 tank to kill this infantry. That's gonna put 2 more damage on his HQ though, because these are destruction, deal 2 damage to the enemy HQ. So I gotta hit in, even if he kills me. And then he can't attack this, but he kills my +1 little armored tank. Yeah. And now I can kill his tank. I do want to attack his headquarters, but I feel I have this game under wraps. Because this is gonna all my different cards put damage on the HQ. I have 4 and 4 here, so basically with 2 cards I can win this. I think I got this in the hand. It's gonna be very hard for him to put 20 damage on me before I put 7 on him. He killed one of my artillery units. Then he's probably gonna kill the next one. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna play it safe and just put. I have 8 credits to play with, so I'll pay 4 and take off 4, and then I'll pay. You know, might be cowardly, but this game is not about being nice to your opponent. And I win. There we go. Victory. 1 check mark for 3 victories. 1 star general. And I played 30 Japanese cards. Oh, thank you. Someone confirmed that sound is working. I'm gonna ask if people are interested to see some more cards play, because basically I'm done for the day with this game. I don't have the stamina to play this for hours and hours. But I'd be happy to explain more basic, or as far as I'm able to, advanced features of the game. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Hans Friedrich. Since I'm new, I know I'm at work, so this is still on the background. I can't really pay too much attention to be honest, but from time to time I check it. Okay. Well, I would love it if you would become I don't know what's called, subscriber maybe, because I need, how many? 50 to become a proper streamer one day. And maybe when you're not at work, you can learn more about cards if you're interested in that kind of games. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I had at least one viewer. See you around. Bye.